We need to make some empty jars, so that requires us to find a fire. Or what was once a fire. Hey, you. Digestive tablets. God, how do I make those again? Oh, okay. Okay, craft a ghost potion for the cabbage and water for the cabbage. You guys got a fire I can, like, pick out? Hey, thank you. Would you guys just happen to have a well as well? No. Okay. Guess I can't ask for too much. Growth potion, pot of magic paste, and flower petals. I got a lot of flower petals, so need to make this, which takes a moo, so we need another fire to pick at. Actually, no, we have a thing, but we do. So we're good. That explains where our moo went from before. And then this. Mending poultice. No, not that. This. Apothecary humors. But we do need a mending poultice anyway if I get hurt again. So that works. Growth potion. Okay, we got all of our ingredients. Let's grow this little bad boy. You look down at the fattest little cabbage. Here's a growth potion. You pop up the cork of the potion and sprinkle the bright liquid into the cabbage roots. Crush to fine powder, the gizzard stone lends potential potent nutrients to the soil. Water it. You spritz the cabbage with fresh, clear water while uttering a simple horticultural charm. The water beads like dewdrops before the leaves drink them up and brighten in color. The budding plant changes to bright purple, then blue, then yellow, and then suddenly rigid and shrinks to the size of marble. The farmer gasps in horror as precious baby disappears back into the earth. He turns to you, shoulder stiff and pitchfork in hand. Takes one step in your direction but stops abruptly when a tremor shakes the ground. You look at your feet and watch deep cracks spit in the earth. Hold on to your hat, this one's gonna be big. You hear a booming giggle echo from deep in the ground. The vegetal farmer falls to his knees, clutching his hat to his chest. An explosion of leafy greens and flying earth, the bounding head of an enormous cabbage erupts into the field. The farmer reaches out to it and shakily, My little baby? Papa? The farmer scrambles towards the big, bumbling cabbage with open arms. My beautiful baby, look how big you've grown. See, with a little love and a help from your friends, you're sure to win first prize after all. Oh, I don't even care about that silly thing anymore. I just look at how handsome my baby is. The two embrace, laughing and crying. I guess you won't be needing that watering can anymore. Please help yourself. You helped me more than enough. Oh, cute. The girl goes at you gleefully. Thank you, I'm such a proud papa. It'll take some work to break through the Scarecrow's magical boon, but you're confident in your mastery of potions. Okay, potion of blight, weird water, and pumpkin jackbone. Okay. What did pumpkin jacks need? Wasn't it this? Snag vine. God, I need more. Yeah, skeeter snoots. So, the Y-word water. Yeah, we need to go to Swamp for a couple things. Potion of blight, done. Weird water, also completed. We need a pumpkin jackbone, so the snag vine needs this. Okay, let's go get that pumpkin jackbone. Okay. Apparently we can only catch one at a time with that. Not a big deal. I was trying to double my progress, but hey, sometimes you just can't. Okay, now we gotta put all this in his pot, I believe. You will take some work to break through the Scarecrow's magical boon, but you're confident in your mastery in potions. Potion of blight. You hold your breath and empty the poisonous vial into the container. The toxic fumes make your fingernails curl. Ugh. Weird water. A good amount of weird water. It'll dilute the poison and keep it from eating straight through the metal can. Okay, so we put the poison in first. And pumpkin jackbone. Crush up the impish bone into fine powder, and potent fertilizer helps spread the blight. You find a hefty stick to mix all the ingredients together inside the watering can. You know your work is done when the stick dissolves into mush in your hands. Take it. Okay, we got the watering can. Go make a unwelcome visit to the ox. Moo. Hey, I thought I told you to beat it. He raises his hoe and brandishes it you menacingly. I don't think you like that very much. You watch the sickness spreading on the stalks at the very tips of the tallest leaves. Vivid greens turn to diseased browns and the crops bend and droop. Oh, no, what's happening? Harvest Master, we had a deal. You promised my crops would never fail. Dreadfully sorry. Looks like my magic is broken. Not my fault. The ox throws himself to the ground, desperately raking the soil with his fingers. Wait, let's make a new deal, please. I sacrificed too much for this. A new deal? What is your offer? Anything you want, just bring my precious crops back to me. Anything. This is acceptable. Worm-like roots suddenly wrap around the ox's feet and begin dragging him into the soil. Wait, I didn't mean... The dust settles over the spot where the ox once stood as if nothing happened. He thought the soil looked barren and diseased. A small sprout of leafy green catches your eye. Where the ox once stood, a green tendril pushed its way through the earth. You watch the delicate blossom unfurl, revealing a stubborn yet hard-shelled seed, the soul of the ox. The soul of the bear, leech, snake, and ox jostle in your satchel with fearful energy. That's that then. I better head back to the goat before the wren sacks the rest of the place. Quest completed. Scarecrow stands again motionless. Return to the goat in the shrine. Been a while since I talked to the goat. Oh. Standing at the front gate, the ox's missing wife and son blink in confusion as if they had just burst forth from the earth itself. Ma, what happened? Ah, welcome back. I suppose you don't remember much. He really did it, didn't he? That stupid festival prize was worth more than him than us. Where is he? Where's my husband? Don't fret, I've already set things straight. He won't be troubling you again. And you've got this nice fertile farm all to yourself now. My son and I worked ourselves to the bone for that horrible man. Thank you for lifting this curse. Just do me a favor and don't make deals with suspicious scarecrows. I thought, like, death was waiting for me there for a second. It scared me. Don't worry now, child. We'll never have to fear him again. I'm sure that's... Even in that situation, that'd be hard. But... he abused him, so fuck him. He's coming with me now. A shadowed way. Go home, see how the goat's doing. Haven't seen him in forever. Hey, G-O-A-T. What you been up to? The goat rears its head at the sight of you and hooves pound to the ground excitedly. Most excellent, I could sense the presence of spirits about you. You must have captured the souls I've asked for. No small task, I can tell you that. Just what do you plan on doing with them? Oh, this and that. Nothing you must concern yourself with. What's important is that you are one step closer to fulfilling your contract with me. Just go ahead and place them in the shrine there. I'll take care of the rest. The goat shakes its head towards the carved relief at the back of the room, grinning in a horrible way that no goat should. Stuffed bear. You bring the stuffed bear close to the carved stone relief of the wall. It spontaneously bursts into flame in your hands. burning away until only harsh red stone remains. The stone zips out of your grasp and straight into the socket on the wall, buzzing like some angry insect. You are buffeted by flashes of the bear's wrath, drunken, roaring, cowering bodies, splintering wood, the smell of honey. As with the first, the mummified house of the leech turns to ash as you bring it close to the wall, leaving only a glowing orb in its place. Images of the leech slither into your mind, the prick of the needle, the drip, drip, drip of draining fluids, soothing words, restless sleep. Prismatic colors flashed through your head as you thought of the snake, secrets lasped up its forked tongue, whispers beneath the sound of festivities. The ox brings him with the overbearing heat of midday sun, the salty tang of the sweat and soil, suffering, sacrifice, and solitude. You step away from the shrine of smoldering stones, your burdens suddenly feel much lighter. Beside you, the sleeping maiden stirs in her slumber, but does not wake. Now then, you've had a very long day. Why don't you get some rest? Tomorrow we shall pick up bright and early. Yes, I am quite tired. Okay, nap time. Apparently. And I'm sure we'll get another batch of souls tomorrow. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, toils and troubles. Ah, good morning, my swamp lily. I trust you slept well. Like the dead, you stretch out your back, making sound like a snapping twigs. Well, no time to dilly-dally. I sense our next 4 souls on our list. We must travel east, out of the forest and towards civilization. Ugh, I hate crowds. Well, I can't be helped. You must seek out the souls in the village, the market, the docks, and the graveyard. The graveyard might be the least repulsive from chattering townsfolk. All right, goat, I'll bring you your souls. You seem much more reasonable today. Have you a change of heart, perchance? If these next 4 are anything like the last, they'll get what's coming to them. I'm glad we have reached an understanding. Okay. The cat in the market, the rat in the graveyard, the fish in the docks, and the ram in the village. Okay. Guess we'll go figure out where everybody is. So he said the forest and then go east? Ah, yes. Oh god. Got a little, village? Hi. The anxious little dog attempts frantically to get a town's guard's attention, but they stand watch in front of the smoking ruins of a burned down shop. Please, you have to listen to me. My friend is missing. Guard stifles a yawn, annoyed with having to do work. Oh yeah, what's your friend look like? The sleeves of the sheepdog oversized sweater flail about comically. She's about yay tall, wears a green vest, has black wool. If she's one of them sheep, eh? Probably got lost, you know? Them types ain't too bright. If she didn't get lost, she's gone missing. Her wool's shop was burnt down on purpose. You could smell it in the air. Calm down, sir. We're investigating the situation, but I'm sure the fire was a simple accident. I bet your friend left the kettle on or something. Why don't you check with the ram in the town square? If anyone knows where lost sheep is, it's probably him. How can you say that? Everyone knows the ram hates the black sheep. Look at all these footprints. I bet his goons had something to do with it. Listen, you're starting to get on my nerves. Just leave this to professionals, alright? He turns away from the dog and goes back to doing absolutely nothing. Professionals indeed. They couldn't find a fish in a frying pan. I better look into this funny business myself. Okay, we got the ram. Interesting. If you lived here, you'd be home already. Usually run down this town sweeps past 5 o'clock. Question the ram in the village square. Oh god. A skeleton key would lock this horror back up. Mine's his business, mine's if you do too. Huh. Shiny lure. Wow. Guess I'm gonna be doing some pickpocketing at some point. Kitty. Black cat. Cat treat. This cat deserves a treat. Sheep. Listen closely, brothers and sisters. We must wear our rule proudly and show the world that plain is best. That's right, plain wool is best wool. All those outlandish colors and head-splitting patterns do nothing but confuse and enrage the senses. These are product of misled individuals, and as we all know, individuals are weak, the only united are strong. Together we speak louder than a single voice. Wait, are those the colors bad then? What about gray? It's almost plain white. Gray is forbidden. Gray is gateway to blue, and where there's blue, green isn't far behind. And then what's next? Yellow, purple, even red? Oh my god. That's great. Yellow, purple, even red! Oh no, anything but red, no! Always remember, colors lead to discord. To chaos, and with chaos, the wolves come for us all. Hey, not the wolves! Watch out, there's one right there! The nearest sheep nearly jumps out of his fleece when it notices you. I'm not a wolf, you hatwits. Maybe not, but you're different, and that's just as bad. Right, boss? That's right, so what is an outsider wants with us? Are you here to tempt my flock with your anarchic ideals? I doubt you lot would have roamed your heads from any more ideals, but no, I'm looking for the black sheep. It seems her shop was burned down last night. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Ah, those some black sheep in the thorn of my side. Never heeds my warnings. Always goes against what's good and proper. But I assure you, I was tending my flock all night. I had nothing to do with their disappearance. That little sheepdog begs to differ. He says you always had it out for the black sheep, and I'm inclined to believe him with all your prattling. Lies and slander, you have no proof of any wrongdoing. For all we know, she may have just left the kettle on. As if sheep stomp about you, you notice flakes of ash leaving the black marks on the cobblestone of the village square. Proof, eh? Looks to me like some of your flock have sooty feet. I wonder where this suspicious trail would lead. Unveiling powder. Okay. We can do that. You sprinkle the revealing powder on the cobblestone ash, reveal hidden footsteps still blackened by ash. It appears as though several individuals were dragging something away from the town square last night. Sir? Seriously need another one? Might as well get two. A struggle must have occurred here. You find the remnants of a torn burlap sack and some scattered fistfuls of wool. The footprints leading the way look at being moving at great speed, like someone was being chased. Suspicious, sir, and suspicious, sir. There's a cat. Kitty, 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 kitty. More unveiling powder. How'd I know? A pair of lone footprints stuck in his vegetable garden. You know, some more footprints searching in confused directions are further ahead. Black sheep must have been trying to hide from her pursuers. Maybe she's managing to throw them off her trail. The hell am I looking at? Rat nest. I probably need Yeah, I probably need that. Might as well. I'm probably gonna need that at some point, so... After following the Ashen Trail through the black streets, you come to an end and only company a stone gargoyle squatting atop a building corner. You stand on your tiptoes and examine the great carved demon closer, noting the lovely knitted scarf billowing around its neck. What a fine garment. I could do with a new one. I'm starting to get chilly. I hope it hasn't gotten any bird poo on it. Reach up to unwrap the scarf. The gargoyle's eyes swivel in their sockets and sound like two grinding millstones. Well, excuse me. I'm quite fond of this avian remnant, actually. It adds a touch of authenticity to the whole ensemble, don't you think? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realize I was speaking to a watcher. Watcher. It's not that no one ever comes to watch me. I'm handcrafted from the finest block of artisanal granite, so masterfully chiseled that I come to life. Nothing on this earth beyond has greater claim to beauty than I, and yet day after day I sit up here and no one gives me much of a passing glance. Well, maybe you've cleaned up once in a while. Oh hush, I don't need to take fashion tips from you. Besides, that you only looked up at me because of my fabulous scarf, admit it. I was merely following this trail of sooty footprints. But now that you mention it, that scarf has a fine knit to it. You didn't happen to get it from the Black Sheep, did you? Why, where else would I have gotten something so swanky in the dreary little town? The Black Sheep is the only other person around here that appreciates good taste. Unlike that ghastly ram, always ringing that godly bell of his and poo-pooing everyone else's fun. The world is alive and needs a good splash of color once in a while. You know where the Black Sheep is, then? Now hold on, how do I know you aren't another agent of blatantly banality like the ram? Just look at that skirt, so last century. You'll have to prove you're an ally of fashion since before I say another word. Now I have my eyes on some new shoes for ages. Why don't you just snag a pair from the village? Surely no one will notice. Ha! Those clogs aren't fit for a horse. No, I've got my heart set on elf shoes. Delicate, dainty, exquisite. Absolutely to die for. Plus, I could do with a nice hat to go with my fetching scarf and maybe some needle and thread to do some alterations. Well, what are you waiting for? The fashion scene moves too quickly to stand around idle. Okay. Elf shoes sewing kit. Let's get your sewing kit, buddy. Gnome hat from the fields and elf shoes from the village. At first glance, this looks like a neglected shack, long ago fallen into disrepair. But your cranny gaze reveals its construction to be beyond the ravages of time, standing overlooked yet constant until properly disrupted. Rummaging your nail along the grain of what once was the nailed up boards proves to be just the disruption it was waiting for. Passage down! Let's go. Okay, so we want to go to the fields to get a gnome hat. Hey, what do these guys need? Puzzle box. Okay. Seashell from the docks, iron nail from the village and the market. And changeling. Okay. Well. Guess it's gonna take us a second to get that. Okay, we need to get more items before I guess we can do that. So. 'Tis what it is. An elf. Shiny lure. Jeez. Okay. Nah. Skeleton key. Quickly the hatchet. Okay. Interesting. Mimic toe. I'll catch another rat, because I'm probably gonna need it. See what else we can kinda do to get random ingredients. And we need more, fireflies, so we should probably get back to the forest to get some of that. To the docks, though, first. So wasn't there something we needed? Seashells. Algae. Fishing line. Okay. Crab trap. Crabs seem not too happy with me. Hi. You are not what I'm looking at. Okay. Deep one. Not quite a fish, not quite a man. Something from the depths. Tidal tincture? Oh god. It's gonna get pretty involved, isn't it? Isn't it, kitty? Always involved. Barnacle. Yes. Can I help you? No, I love you too. You're a fuzzy buzzy, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you the littlest fuzzy buzzy? So many passers-by, it seems yet another collection of crusty barnacles clinging to the surface of a stone till the tide yet surges. You can spot the inconsistencies, the irregularities within the scattered arrangement. And with a single exacting touch, the illusion falls away. That is a nightmare creature. Crab trap, shore skipper. This fish has seemed to skip a few evolutionary steps. Yeah, I'd say he did. Lagoon dinghy. Okay, menacing totem, standing guard over a conspicuous circle of seashells. Sir? No. Don't need this right now, apparently, but I do need seashells. Excuse me, can you spare any seashells? I tried along the beach, but everyone else always gets them before I can. No, I actually was hoping you could give me some.